Hey everyone, welcome to Skillduino Component Tester module. Today we're going to learn how to create a simple ohmmeter using an Arduino Uno, an LCD screen and just a few components on Tinkercad. You would not need any hardware on this stage and just follow along this video. This project will allow you to measure resistance and display the value on the LCD. It's a great start to understanding electronics and programming if you're just starting out. Let's get started. Let's go to tinkercad.com website. Tinkercad is a free web app used for 3D design, electronics, and coding. In our case today, we will use Tinkercad for circuit simulation of an ohmmeter. Once you've opened the website, scroll down and click on Start Tinkering. If it's your first time using Tinkercad, you can create an account. Now that you're in Tinkercad dashboard, now you can create a new circuit project. So you click Create and click on Circuits. Now that we're in the workspace, let's change our project name to a ohmmeter. Once that's done, let's get Arduino with LCD. So we click on Components and click on Arduino. There is already LCD board that is connected to the Arduino Uno. The idea behind this ohmmeter is that we'll be using a voltage divider circuit, which is pretty simple. So this is how it works. So first let's get a breadboard. So let's get the mini one and put it below the Arduino Uno. Then we get a resistor. Let's change this to 2K. So just change it to the number 2 and then we put it here and flip it using this button. Then we want to connect another resistor that we will be testing the value of and put it in a series with the 2K resistor. So for example, let's put 5K ohm as the test resistor. Now we'll connect the analog pin in between these two resistors to get the voltage reading. Then one end is connected to the 5 volts, while the other end is connected to the ground, which will close the circuit. So let's change this to the color red and the ground to the color black for better visualization. In essence, we're measuring the voltage drop across the resistor, and from there, we'll calculate the resistance using Ohm's law. Now let's move on to the coding. So let's click on this button up here, Code, and we will be using text as we'll be using C++ coding. I've already written a script for you and I'll be including it in the description below. So just copy and paste into this text. So here's how it works. So first we initialize the LCD to display a welcome message. This will be the first few lines over here. Then we'll read the analog voltage across the resistor using analog read. Then using that voltage, we'll calculate the resistance value and display it on the LCD screen. This code works by first reading the voltage across the resistor, then calculating the resistance based on the voltage drop. Once the resistance is calculated, it is displayed on the LCD screen. Let's give it a go. Let's click on Start Simulation. As you can see, it reads that R1, the resistor 1, is 5K ohms, which is what we have inputted here. Let's try a different value. Let's say 3K ohm. This simulation gives the output that it should, as the resistance is the same as the one that we have put in this R1. And that's it! You've just built your own ohmmeter with an Arduino. It's a simple project but teaches you how voltage divider work and how to use an LCD to display values. You can also modify this code to measure other components like capacitors and inductors, which is what the end goal of this module is. So stick around and continue this module to eventually build your own component tester using Arduino.